Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect sincere brothers out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Alright, I'm going to start by reading James chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. Alright? The wrath of the Most High will work righteousness, alright? Alright, it's called indignation, alright? Which, if you look up that word indignation, it's righteous anger. Alright, but I mean, out of wrath, it doesn't go well with man. Alright, it says, let every man be swift to hear, hear things out before you start to speak on things. Slow to wrath, calm, tempered, controlled emotions, self-control, discipline, all these characteristics, because in recent events, as the Black Hebrew Israelites got on mainstream media and social media, they kind of went viral or whatever, and they were portrayed as, angry people. Now, we don't deal with HOI and House of Israel or IUIC, or we don't call ourselves Black Hebrew Israelites. We just simply call ourselves Hebrew Israelites, all right? and these are the things that we're constantly telling different Israelite camps is to get right, stop doing this, do more of this, because you see how it'll put a certain image on us as angry, racist, or whatever they want to demonize us at, This is Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Alright, so someone that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, because you in your head, you're working things out. You're logically understanding a conversation before you have to ramp up and get riled up and start name calling and stuff. And he that ruleth his spirit, someone that's disciplined, calm, dealing in the spirit is more mightier than he that taketh a whole city. Because when you start to rule over your own mind, that's when you can start to, you're conquering demons, But, all things are from the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, let's see. This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Alright, because Yahushua sent us on a mission. And what was that mission? It's just to teach the word, alright? That salvation is for Israel, alright? And he said he sent us in the midst of wolves, because all these people are going to be against the word, alright? The word is controversial enough as it is. We don't need all this extra stuff, you posting pictures and videos of you going to the gun range and stuff, you going up to, white kids and cussing them out and name calling them. We don't need all that. This word is controversial as it is. There's enough stumbling blocks to filter out all those people. Alright? This is Ezekiel 2:1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. He said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Alright, it says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. Alright, and that's basically what we're sent out to do. Alright, we're here to bring a message, thus saith the Lord. America is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. Salvation is only for the elect of Israel and the 1/3 of Israel. Alright, heathens are going to be under Israel in the kingdom of heaven. Alright, Esau, the so-called white man, is going to be destroyed off the face of the earth after his 1,000 years of slavery is finished. Alright, that's the message that we're supposed to be coming out with. Alright, we're supposed to be gathering the elect. That's it. All this extra stuff, trying to expose somebody, trying to bandwagon and hop on and bash somebody. That's not what this whole Hebrew Israelite thing is about. This is a deadly serious thing as it is. Alright, and no, I'm not scared of how the media portrays us. We already knew this day was coming, and I perceived it through the Spirit that it was most likely going to be, some a non-Great Millstone Israelite camp, a black Hebrew Israelite camp that was going to be on mainstream media before, or to be the first one to be portrayed as, terrorist, racist. They're going to play that terrorist card. They're going to cause domestic terrorists. Alright. Let's see. This is Ephesians 5:15. It says, See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Alright, so we're not circumspectly. Let's look up that word. It says, worry and unwilling to take risks. Alright, cautiously. Walk cautiously. Not as fools, but as wise. Discern things, man. Think before you do stuff. And, like me, personally, yeah, I've done some dumb stuff. And in this truth, knowing it, like, first coming into this thing, I was doing stupid stuff. Because I started learning about the Hebrew Israelites and the prophecies at a young age in high school. And, I was going to parties and using the truth as a party trick, and I was, man, I was doing stupid stuff. I was cussing out girls coming through the door at parties and telling certain people that they're going into slavery, but that's not wise, man. You don't have to go into somebody's houses. You don't have to knock on everybody's door like the Jehovah's Witnesses. You don't have to go to main crowds. Just do the work, man. The Most High will filter everything just through the Word. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that in Hebrews. Alright, this is Hebrews 12:4. It says, Slakia, got that backwards. Hebrews 4:12. Yeah, Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Lord, or the Most High, is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Alright, this word is a discerner of thoughts. Alright, this word is what reads people's minds. And it cuts them deep. You don't have to name call and expose them and slander them. You don't have to do all that. Because this word is going to bring out the demons in them, man. I remember the first time I heard this truth. I was cut, man. I was like, the fear of the Lord was on me. I felt like I needed, a change. I was crying to the Most High. I finally found out I was feeling a whole bunch of emotions. I was, angry that this is my heritage and it's been taken away from me. I was mad at Esau because, he's the number one person that's responsible for this. But at the end of the day, you realize that it's all in the Most High's hands. And he's working in our favor, man. There's a kingdom coming for us. Alright? So you don't have to go off your emotions. You need to control your emotions and just do the work, man. Let Esau go off on his emotional tangent. That's what he's set up to do. Alright? He's supposed to come down on us with wrath because he knows that he has a short time. But for us, we're supposed to be composed. Wisdom and knowledge is supposed to be the stability of our times. Not this slanderous bullshit. Not this world star hip hop Israelite thing going on. Alright? I'm gonna get that in what is it? Romans 10. Alright, this is Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is. Alright, this is Apostle Paul speaking. He's talking to Israel. And he says his prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. We want Israelites to be saved. We're not hating on y'all. We don't have any, I don't know you people. Alright? Whoever's watching this, I most likely don't know you unless you're in my camp or I've met you in person before. I don't know you. So for you to get angry at me and you start typing comments on me, why? I don't know you. Alright? Alright, that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Those people that were on DC, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. For they, being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness. That's what they're doing, man. They're seeking attention. Vainglory, if you will. Let's get that scripture real quick. Yeah, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Don't try to get some attention. Don't try to trend on social media to look at, to try to be the wisest person on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or Snapchat or whatever. That's not why we're doing this thing. We're doing this thing to be saved. Alright? This is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Alright, because this is a thing that's going to happen to the men of the Lord. Alright, it says, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Yahushua's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Because Yahushua, when he was crucified, man, and not just like, oh, we're gonna nail you to a cross and let you drown in your own body fluids. No, he had to. Hey, man, that death was crucial. It was brutal. He was whipped, salt in the wounds. They laid what was that thin cloth on his back till it dried up, and then retore those healed wounds over and over, and then he had to carried that cross, like, for a while, and was being beat the whole way there, and a crown of thorns on your head, man, that... But it says, when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Alright, so when Yahushua is made gloriful again, when people come to the true name and power that he actually has, we're gonna be exceeding joys, you know? It says, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you. And that's beautiful, man. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. You know, you get to be one of those few people that glorified the Most High and his Son. Right? But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Oh, busybody. Let's look that word up, busybody. You know, you don't want to suffer as a busybody. One who takes the supervision of affairs pertaining to others, and in no wise to himself, a meddler in other men's affairs. You know, such as who your girlfriend is, or who you hang out with at school, or at work, or whatever, or family matters, or if your bed's made, or, you know, little things like that. Always up in somebody's business, personal business, private business. You don't want to suffer as that. You don't want to be that guy that's always known for trying to get in everybody's business. That's not what Great Millstone does, man. We don't know you. If this word is upsetting you in any way, it's because we're preaching out of the Bible. This isn't our words. This is the Most High trying to gather the elect. Alright, and he's just picking certain men. He's picking the elect certain men. And if that's a terrorist crime, then lock me up, man. Alright? So with that, I hope this video was edifying and uplifting to the elect. Till next time, shalom.